In a world often characterized by uncertainty and rapid change, it's no surprise that ancient wisdom is experiencing a resurgence. Among these timeless philosophies, Stoicism stands out, offering a potent antidote to the anxieties of modern life. More than a set of beliefs, Stoicism is a practical philosophy, a toolkit for navigating life's inevitable challenges with resilience and grace. From its origins in the bustling marketplace of ancient Athens, Stoicism has resonated across cultures and centuries. This enduring appeal lies in its simple yet profound principles, focusing on what we can control, our thoughts and actions, and accepting what we cannot. Figures like Epictetus, a former slave who became a renowned teacher, and Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, exemplify the transformative power of Stoicism. Today, Stoicism is finding new life in the hands of entrepreneurs, athletes, and everyday individuals seeking meaning and purpose. Its teachings offer a path to inner peace, clarity of thought, and a life lived in accordance with nature and reason. Join us as we delve into the rich history and enduring wisdom of Stoicism, uncovering its relevance for navigating the complexities of the 21st century. The story of Stoicism begins in the bustling Athenian agora, the heart of civic life. Around 300 BC, Zeno of Citium, a Phoenician merchant, arrived in Athens seeking wisdom. Disillusioned by other schools, Zeno began teaching from a stoipoikile, giving rise to Stoicism. Zeno's teachings emphasized virtue and living in harmony with the universe. His ideas attracted a diverse following from all walks of life. Stoicism was open to all, men and women, slaves and emperors, seeking a virtuous life. Stoicism flourished in Rome, emphasizing duty, self-control, and service. Seneca, advisor to Nero, wrote on Stoic ethics, while Epictetus, a former slave, emphasized inner freedom. Marcus Aurelius's meditations reflect Stoic principles, showcasing the philosophy's enduring power. Stoicism, as a comprehensive philosophy, rests upon three interconnected pillars: logic, physics, and ethics. These pillars are not isolated compartments, but rather interwoven aspects of a unified worldview. Logic, for the Stoics, was not merely about abstract reasoning, but a tool for clear and effective thinking, essential for navigating the world and making sound judgments. Physics, in the Stoic sense, encompassed the study of the natural world and the principles governing it. The Stoics believed in a rational universe guided by a divine logos, a concept akin to cosmic reason or natural law. Understanding this cosmic order was crucial for living in harmony with nature and accepting the ebb and flow of life. Ethics formed the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that virtue, rooted in wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, was the sole good. External factors like wealth, health, and reputation were considered indifferent, neither good nor bad in themselves. True happiness, or eudaimonia, stemmed from living a virtuous life in accordance with nature and reason. One of the most well-known aspects of Stoicism is its emphasis on emotional control. However, Stoicism is not about suppressing or denying emotions, but rather about understanding and managing them effectively. The Stoics recognized that emotions are natural responses to external events, but they also understood the potential for emotions to cloud judgment and lead to destructive behaviors. At the heart of Stoic emotional control lies the concept of the dichotomy of control. We have complete control over our thoughts and actions, but external events are largely beyond our direct influence. Trying to control what we cannot only leads to frustration and anxiety. Instead, Stoicism encourages us to focus on what we can control, our reactions to external events. By cultivating virtues like patience, acceptance, and resilience, we can train our minds to respond to challenges with equanimity. This doesn't mean becoming emotionless, but rather developing the ability to experience emotions without being ruled by them. We learn to observe our emotions, understand their root causes, and choose our responses wisely. Section 5. Virtue, the Stoic path to a fulfilling life. Central to Stoic philosophy is the concept of virtue as the sole good. The Stoics believed that living a virtuous life was the ultimate goal of human existence, the path to true happiness and fulfillment. But what exactly did they mean by virtue? For the Stoics, virtue wasn't about rigid rules or societal expectations. It was about aligning oneself with the rational order of the universe. The four cardinal virtues in Stoicism, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, represent the essential qualities for living a good life. Wisdom involved seeking knowledge and understanding, discerning truth from falsehood, and making sound judgments. Justice encompassed fairness, honesty, and treating others with respect and dignity. Courage, for the Stoics, wasn't limited to physical bravery, but extended to moral courage, the willingness to stand up for what is right, even in the face of adversity. Temperance, often translated as moderation or self-control, involved finding balance in all things and avoiding excesses that could lead to suffering. Section 6. Misinterpreting Stoicism, not about suppressing emotions. One of the most common misconceptions about Stoicism is that it advocates for suppressing or denying emotions. This interpretation couldn't be further from the truth. Stoicism acknowledges the full spectrum of human emotions, joy, sorrow, anger, fear, as natural and even valuable aspects of our experience. The Stoics understood that emotions, when properly understood and managed, could provide valuable insights into ourselves and the world around us. For example, anger, while potentially destructive, could also be a catalyst for positive change. The key was not to suppress anger, but to channel it constructively. Stoicism encourages us to develop a healthy relationship with our emotions, one marked by awareness, acceptance, and skillful navigation. It's not about becoming emotionless robots, but rather about cultivating emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions effectively, both our own and those of others. Section 7. Stoicism in action, practical tools for everyday life. Stoicism offers practical tools for daily life challenges. One such tool is negative visualization, imagining the loss of things we value to cultivate gratitude and prepare for setbacks. Another practice is the dichotomy of control. Focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and responses. Journaling helps us reflect and cultivate self-awareness. The Stoics emphasize living in harmony with reason and virtue. Section 8. Stoicism for the modern world, navigating a complex life. In today's fast-paced world, marked by constant distractions and a relentless pursuit of external validation, Stoicism offers a refreshing antidote. Its emphasis on inner peace, self-control, and living in accordance with virtue provides a framework for navigating the complexities of modern life with greater resilience and purpose. The Stoic principles of emotional regulation are particularly relevant in our hyper-connected world, where we're bombarded with information and stimuli that can easily trigger anxiety and stress. By cultivating practices like mindfulness and meditation, we can develop the mental fortitude to stay grounded amidst the chaos. Stoicism's focus on virtue as the sole good provides a much-needed counterbalance to the rampant consumerism and materialism that often permeate modern society. By prioritizing values like wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, we can live more meaningful and fulfilling lives, finding true happiness not in external possessions, but in inner peace and the pursuit of excellence. Section 9. Stoicism, your journey begins now. Stoicism, far from being a relic of the past, is a living philosophy, as relevant and potent today as it was centuries ago. Its enduring wisdom offers a path to greater resilience, inner peace, and a life of purpose and meaning. The journey of Stoicism begins with a simple yet profound shift in perspective, a recognition that true happiness lies not in external circumstances, but in our own thoughts and actions. By embracing the core principles of Stoicism, emotional control, virtue ethics, and living in accordance with nature, we can transform our relationship with ourselves and the world around us. The tools and techniques of Stoicism are readily available to anyone willing to put in the effort. Start by incorporating small practices into your daily routine. Practice mindfulness, reflect on your day through journaling, and challenge yourself to respond to challenges with greater patience and understanding. Explore the works of the Stoic philosophers, Seneca, Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and discover the timeless wisdom they offer. Embark on your Stoic journey today and discover the transformative power of this ancient philosophy.